Hi guys, welcome back to Cricut Monday. What I'm going to be doing today is a DIY that if you do not have a Cricut, you can still do this. Basically, I'm just using a free printable that I found online, and I will link it in the description box below, and I'm going to be putting it in a Dollar Tree frame that I painted. So this is a really cute fall Dollar Tree DIY that is all about pumpkins. I'm so excited. So what you want to do is go to new project, the circle with the plus, if you have a Cricut. If you don't, then you just print this out. You choose whether you want the 8 by 10, the 5 by 7, or the 11 by 14, I think it is, and just print it out on cardstock. But what I'm going to do is that will put us on our canvas here. So I'm going to go to upload. And right here it is what I've just uploaded. So I'm going to click on that. That will put a green box around it. I'm going to insert images, and it's going to come in really large. Now, if you print it out from your computer without going through the Cricut, it will come out an 8 by 10. But since this is going to let you print it any size you want with this Cricut, you just go out from size, unlock it, and I'm just going to go backspace for the width and put 8.0, and then for the height I'm going to put 10.0. And that is all you have to do. Now if you look over here, since it's a cut then print, it's telling me it's too large, and that I need to scale it down. So we'll go to make it right top corner, and it says this project is not supported by your current machine selection. So it wants me to make this smaller. So if you're going to be using your Cricut, the biggest that you can make it is 6.75, since it's a cut then print, by 9.25, okay, and then lock it back. Then you can just go make it and print it out. But like I said, I just printed it out from my computer, so you don't need a Cricut for this. So we'll just go to make it right top corner. Now let's just look at something first. I'm going to cancel this and say I'm going to back out of all this by hitting these arrows at the top. This will put it back. Okay. Now say when I upload, let's go back to upload, okay? And I'm going to upload that same image. I'm going to click on upload, browse, go to my recents, and there it is, and open it. Okay, I'm going to save it as complex. Go to continue, right bottom corner. And now let's see if we can make this into something we can cut. So and you could also make this into a sticker like I've done many times and showed you. And I have videos on my channel showing how to do that. But say we want to actually cut this out and apply it. We're going to go to the little select and erase, click on that. And then we're just going to hit the back, and we're going to cut. Go ahead and hit everything. And now we will turn this into a beautiful, once you get all these little areas out. Now you can print this out with vinyl, cut it out with vinyl if you want. And we have to get rid of that and that and that little area. This one, this one, that one, this one, this one, and then that. Okay, now this is set up. If you go to make it right, we're going to preview it down here at the bottom, and you can see right here, if you just wanted to cut that out, we've made it so that it will cut. Now you can either save it as a print then cut, and you can make it any size you want, or just a cut image. I would always save it as a print then cut, okay? And then we'll put a tag and we'll save it down here. So if you want to use your Cricut to make this even nicer, you definitely can. And now it's going to save it. And you'll see that this looks entirely different. I'll just put this in my, I'll click on that. That'll put a box around it, a green box. I'll click on this one that we just uploaded straight from the computer, and we'll go to Insert Images, and we will look at the difference. And let me make this smaller. And this is the one that I was working on earlier. So I'm going to turn the eye off of that one. Okay, so now you can see this one right here looks totally different from this one. And let me make it bigger, because we've taken out all that white background. Now it says it's still too large, so you would have to change this sizing. It has to be, hit your little lock, and it has to be, we'll have to backspace it, 6.75 and then 9.25 and lock it back. But see, now if you want to make this, okay, and you'll see the eyes have left. Let me just make this one the same one so it'll stop telling us that, okay? So you can see here are two examples. This one you could cut out with vinyl, or get some of that printable vinyl, cut it out and put it on a shirt. Or you could just take this one, make stickers, or put it in a frame like I'm going to do, okay? So with this one, I'll just go ahead and X out of this one. So with this one, if we went to make it right top corner, you would see that it's going to cut all this out. And I think it would be so pretty. The only thing with this is it's going to pretty much, it's going to cut the same colors out, okay? But basically, like I said, I just made mine into something. I printed it out to go into a frame. Now, you could use your Cricut if you wanted to print it out and then put it in a frame as well, but you could only do the 6.75 by 9.25. So let me go ahead and switch to my phone, and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, so this is how this turned out, and we're having a really bad storm, and Maggie is super not happy with it. And I filmed this once already on my phone, but when I tried to transfer it over to my Mac, it just wouldn't go. And I think that our internet is just, it gets kind of funky when it storms. So, but this is how it turned out. You could print this out on any kind of cardstock that you wanted. I really like how the white turned out. And this is an 8x10 that I printed right from my computer. But now, what I did, you'll have to watch, some of these Dollar Tree frames are kind of funky. They're not, sometimes the inside isn't quite an 8x10. So with this one, I had to take my paper cutter and cut it down to size. And what I do is I just take the back off and put this little back part on top of my paper, trace around it, and then just cut it out. Now this frame was really that dark brown, and what I did, it was an 8x10 right here, but like I said, sometimes you have to watch to get it to fit in there. But what I wanted to do is I used some different colors, and I hope you can see it came out really well on the phone, but I don't know how well, plus it's really dark out here right now. But I incorporated a lot of different colors on here to give it that really nice farmhouse look, and I love how that turned out. But what I did is I took my Waverly Chalk paint in mineral that I love so much, and I didn't use a foam brush, I just used a regular brush, and I put a rather thick coating of that on there, and then I dried it with a hair dryer. And then I took the Waverly Chalk paint in Celery, and dry brush that on over top of all that where I wanted it. And then I wanted to put some Waverly Chalk paint in the hazelnut because I wanted to give this a little farmhouse look for a fall DIY. I love the farmhouse feel. This even kind of looks French country, really. I'm sorry about that glare, but I think it is so cute. Like I said, you can see the different colors up through there. But I love the sweetness of this little DIY for fall, and I love pumpkins, and it talks about baked fresh daily, and I just think pies, cookies, scones, and breads. I'm all into that. So if you enjoyed this little farmhouse fall Dollar Tree DIY using your Cricut and pumpkins, then give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and become a member of our family. And if you subscribe, hit your notification bell and set it to all so you won't miss an upload. So I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for a really cute Dollar Tree fall DIY. This is my time. I am totally obsessed with fall and Christmas. So I am in my element. So until next time, bye guys. Say bye, Maggie. Maggie, say, and say Mama's craft room's a mess. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye guys.